No exception. Only
No.
Redis exception is there. Right?
Yeah, Redis is there. Let's see when the Redis start piling up. So I am trying to
Hmm.
I think the graph which this guy shared is correct. I'm trying to means making a link with Redis only because
With
I
the
need to
Redis. Okay.
yeah. And the thing is, I need to see not in this one. I need to see the older logs as well to complete the RCA. Okay, so let's see the Redis. Yeah, if you see this one, it started on 17th, and there are very big spike I see majorly on 17th. Okay, so let's start with okay. If I go like this,
The SE is not batch wise, right? If we make it batch wise, then it's possible to make it batch wise because SAIR will process batch wise with 25 records at a time.
no,
Is it not
no.
possible for SE?
This is Redis exception, right? Redis exception does not belongs to any batch. Just hold on. Let it load. Okay, so actually, I was checking from this matrices. I wrote up the query. This is
Mhm.
our one. This is our one means that is new arc. Okay, I tried to pull out this filter. If I put table name here, not sure why it's not working. Maybe the query is wrong.
Mhm. So, Mandeep, after how many records we encountered such error, means such memory increase to the Dynamo part? After how many events or anything, you have any counts or some anything, any metrics, any, or this is the instantly happened in production itself? Oh,
Metrics.
no, I'm asking any other instance we have where we can do such type of testing, if anything, or this is happening in production itself.
I think
Af- After
that
how many hours the
was deployed directly on the production Sumarak. I don't think so. They have done things more properly on staging and others.
so Pratap, there might be sufficient pods running, right, in the production. Some 35 to 40 pods are getting means.
Right now, everything is
All it's all managed resources, meaning that the AWS will manage it. It's on demand based on the request
uh,
and the load.
it's set up.
It will assign necessary resources for it.
So did you manage to see that configuration, the old Dynamo configuration or new Dynamo configuration? Any products, any file we received so far? No, means we want to see the configuration if any. Actually, Radha told that uh, there might be some configuration change in the new art or something. Uh, for whom to ask for this?
we can only see. We can see.
Jatin, we can see the this system idle time, right? The instance idle for some time, right? This thing in the it is not printing any logs or not processing anything.
Where
And
the
the previous screen we saw, right? The here from this time there is no log, it seems. So is there ideal time or this is a normal case?
where
It's a completely blank. No, this one is completely blank. See, log 10K. This blank line is there. There is no logs. Then after that, suddenly logs getting
is the
started.
exception, Samarak? Redis exception started at this time.
Okay.
I don't think so. There is any difference. If you see, this is our new arc. Indication on demand. It's, you see this one, capacity is on demand.
Mhm.
And data or second take a screenshot. These are the configuration.
S- So Pratap, yesterday Srinivasan has sent one doc to you, right? Is there any difference you see on the screenshots? He said he shared a doc with you. Means
I can
the
share the
screens.
I can share the
Ha,
document
ha,
with you all. But
ha.
basically, his
Anything?
analysis that during those time, Dynamo insertion takes more time.
Okay. Mhm.
I see configuration are same.
This is the configuration, right? Okay.
Yeah. Dynamo configuration, there is no difference.
So this is old or new? This one is new, right? Integration WFM interval. Okay.
Yeah, this is new and this is old. I
Okay.
checked.
Means
Yeah, it's fine.
there is no difference, huh?
That's not an issue. Today, I'm much worried on the matrices. Just take off the matrices. Taking off the matrices.
So why is it?
Hmm.
The the configuration is exactly same with the older.
Just hold on for a moment. It is 2 p.m. 2:50. Which time zone it is? The Dynamo right batch.
The time frame was the last screenshot I time June is 15 5:30 a.m. UTC to 9 a.m. UTC.
This is 15. Okay.
5:30 to 9 a.m. This is what we got actually. 4
No,
hours.
date. What is date?
Date is
What is
16.
it?
16, Jatin, yesterday.
It's 16th.
Yeah.
And UTC time zone. Right?
We can give day and
It seems that throttling happening daily actually. I when I got this is just 15th one. It was happened yesterday as well, and today we expect today as well the same thing. Let's see.
in terms of it is data. The logout, we didn't receive the logout even. That's why data is received. Setting.
When did this code was deployed? I think
Huh.
when was our code deployed?
It's
I think on
Yeah,
15 or
13
14.
you can from 13.
Our SR was reached, yeah, 13 only. This is grab it source, throttle request, about throttle request found. Is there anything unexpected? Yeah.
I'm checking which graph is this. I'm checking on this graph.
Blue one. Blue is the new one. Blue, old is the yellow is the old one.
No, that's fine. But why I'm not seeing a graph like this here? I picked up right throttle event.
Are you able to see the same graph? Same type of
No,
graph means.
no, that is what I'm trying to say.
Checking yesterday one, right? The morning one, 10:002.
Yeah,
Complete
actually,
day.
I was checking since the service has started.
So Pratap, are we going in a right direction now, or let's?
No, just give me a couple of minutes. Okay. I'll again. I just reached office. Couple of minutes. Then we'll meet again, and then if course correction is required, we'll do that.
Yeah, yeah. So this is the see, this one is the down one, right? The that one. This time, this one. What is the time frame? Some activity. The graphs are showing deep actually. Yeah. Or
It's
this is
3
normal one. Huh?
near to 3 a.m. UTC.
So graphs are normal only.
Oh, smart. Actually, I was checking since first day. So if you see this one, there is a difference of almost 1 lakh records since first
One
day.
lakh bit
Like today means not the new arc.
newer. Okay. So 1 lakh record will be processed during that period, or it was events. Yes.
Sorry,
Can we go to Dynamo TV console and see the if any graphs you can see the right graphs or anything for a time period? Is it possible? The Dynamo DB console, if anything there.
but console, what will we do? Because if you see this one, we are sending somewhere. We are sending. It's clearly showing. This is not an issue of Dynamo, Samak. This is our issue. If we are sending lakhs of records, what Dynamo will do? It will process lakhs of records.
Yeah, yeah.
It-
That is the normal
The
scenario.
difference of the record processing difference of this one. And if you see right throttle events, what does this mean? This is not a threshold breaking or something, or something like delay or
So the normal
uh,
scenario will be
this what we are
particle.
writing. We are writing right throttle events. I think this is how many we are writing.
How many records we are writing per
Mhm.
second or per
It's 5 minutes. Come with 5 minutes. See there.
5 minutes? Take a screenshot of this and put it on a note. Uh, it will help on a analysis point of view. Write a line or two, like what we observe. So, okay. Arc, 5 minutes. Any instance we found yet that it was idle for some time or like that, but it was not writing anything on the Dynamo or such exception scenario. So
Sorry, what?
I'm saying if any exceptional condition where Dynamo is getting stuck for 1 minute, 2 minutes like that,
No,
then it started processing after that. So,
I don't think
so expected. On demand problem for lectures. On demand problem. Not cost optimal. Awesome. The first. How come there are no error, nothing, and graphs is going down deep? Uh, so within one,
Yes.
so for max 25 records, uh, how much millisecond it take to insert to the Dynamo? Is it 5 millisecond or 10,000 millisecond like that? Are we able to see means on the Dynamo DB how much time it taken to process it, means to insert to the DB, either it's batch wise or one record of batch wise like that. Number of record processed to Dynamo.
Yeah.
Is there any time difference, time gap for uh, batch of records we can identify? I I once see the it was taking some 20 some count was like 29,200 millisecond. This is not expected, I think. No? This is for 25 records. Okay. In one of the instance I can see. Uh, so this is count I that great. Thank you. Here for 25 records, system is taking 11,949 milliseconds. The expected scenario or
No, it's too much.
the production only? Here only.
No, this is too much.
Mm. Start. See, this is one scenario here. ये पता नहीं ये Dynamo TV insertion took some 29,547 for item size 21, but we directly put this. We will get it or not slow. If you put it directly, I think we will get it. Dynamo DB insert to yeah, 7 millisecond for item size 21. Not sure whether this type of this is one of these user processing time. What was the size of Dynamo DB, Jatin? It was 29 GB or something, or average.
For older
Yeah.
one, it is 1 4.
In older one, what is the size?
$407 GB.
407 GB. Okay, and the okay new one is 407 GB. Old one was same.
Old one was, because it's an old 4.3 TB.
Ping me the screenshot. No. Ping the screenshot once. Take a screenshot. Ping to that group. Ping the new and old both. This is the new one. Item count. Okay, this is the demand. Okay. Two, six. Average item size was 1647.95. I mean, this is the item 1647 95. It's 1563. It was less actually in the new arc.
No, no,
Yeah.
because all the arc is stable and it is running from very long time, from last 2 months, I guess, 2 3 months. That's why it is. That's fine.
That's fine, right? I expected one.
Yeah, because that is an older table, that is newer table.
Ah, that is the older one. And are we able to see what is the version of it? Dynamo version. Uh, Currently, this is SaaS product only, right? So we might use the latest one. What was the Dynamo version of old table and Dynamo version of new table? Are we able to get it?
Not sure.
Do we have that old code, Jatin? Old code, older code means uh, old arc code or anything.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think there is one branch. We do have the code.
That's right. Content capacity unit convention. Check express visible message. So till now we are not getting any throttle exception, right? In the log, there is no such throttling exception.
And
So in the new code, the Dynamo inserter is the means insert to, means the insert Dynamo DB insertion is happening here only. Dynamo insert deep in Dynamo, right? Like eight data point. Okay, deep in. Any idea which data point is talking about? Analyze data points. Best fit count.
oh, I'm
So
sharing
fifth,
something. Dynamo writes load translate transaction. Dynamo write an individual photo all those in the for comparison. Hmm.
I think last one we can get it. Right? SQS visible message count during the deep. SQS visible message count. वेरी से कुछ मिल पाएगा क्या?
During the dip they mentioned.
During the deep.
Visible पर हाँ मिल जाएगा. उसमें matrices होता है.
ऐसा कुछ मैट्रिक्स है क्या उसमें कि
Hmm. सबसे पहले I need this picture data. I did not see still like this spikes and downs. Who created this picture? Just ask to share the matrices. I'm talking on this one. This
no, no.
summer.
Yeah. Actually, this one is okay.
If possible, provide me the link or something like ask for this. Because I do not see such up and down still in the matrices. We can see this like this, but not like up and downs. Not like this.
अच्छा एक बार let me पूछता हूँ इसको यार.
टाइमिंग्स भी ले लेना.
थोड़ा सा आपको एक बार पूछता हूँ. अच्छा ये अच्छा जतिन ये SPS विजिबल मैसेज ये अपना वही उसी टाइम में देखते हैं तो 15
टीम काल பண்ணிட்டு எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ண ஆரம்பிச்சிடுறேன். ஓகே எல்லாமே எல்லாமே பண்ணாங்க. அது ஒரு ஆர்கனைஸ்டா இல்ல.
அப்படியே கால் ஜாயின் அவங்கள்ட்ட டைனமோட் டீம் போயிட்டு
நம்ம இதை போட்டு அப்படியே அந்த குரூப்ல போட்டுட்டு which is in progress which is completed
அதுதாங்க கூப்பிட்டு கால் ஜட்டன் ஸ்மரக்.
max
हाँ 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 रे.
So can you just open up the teams? I've just put some task list. What needs to be checked? This was given by Pratap.
okay I think that
हाँ
is fine.
that's what we are checking but
Okay,
we are not
No, let's
getting
split
that,
up two
throttle.
between each of you. Okay, RK is also in the office right now. Might be you can split it up and work.
Okay.
Can you open up the team chat, please, Smarak?
हाँ we got it यार, we got it. Wait
No. Open up. Please open your team chat. This group chat.
हाँ
Okay.
अभी अच्छा जतिन can you open that ये once DB throttling वाला. Actually we won't able to see that deep actually in the our CloudWatch, but somehow it is showing in the Grafana.
Smarak. No, please. I think just open your team chat. In this, we'll run through. Pratap has also joined. Quickly, we'll close it out. So who needs to look into what?
हाँ रे.
Okay. So Pratap,
Yeah, so before we start, right? So everyone must have access to the AWS, right? So if not, please check with Sri or Puna. Okay, they should be able to provide the AWS access details. Okay, that's first
No,
thing.
Pratap, just a minute here. We till now we are not able to get the deep actually in the CloudWatch right now. We're checking from 15th, we're checking the 16th as well, but till that deep
No.
we won't able to
No.
see.
Oh yeah. So I think I have shared one Grafana dashboard, right? You could
that
clearly, yeah.
that
You
only
could clearly see. Okay,
we try
we will.
to simulate that actually. The
Yeah,
time
so-
frame was
No,
yeah.
we'll discuss that also, Smarak, one by one, right? Let's start with the Dynamo right throttle, right? So by this time, I think the team would have seen the throttling happens at the Dynamo metric side, right? And whereas if you compare that with the old, in old it will be very minimal, like it will be less than 100. Okay, whereas here it in thousands, right? So that's the problem. Okay, maybe like we might not receive the throttle exception. That is because like if the throttling is beyond certain threshold, right? Like if the throttling continues for more than 1 or 2 minutes, right? Then
Mhm.
exception would have been thrown. But maybe this is a quick throttling. Okay. So what will happen because of this, right? There might be a delay in
Mm.
the write processing. Okay, that we need to find out. So that's what the second and third point is.
Okay,
No,
okay,
it's
got
already
it.
there.
No, we till now we never encountered this exception actually. We
See,
checked all
can you
the.
just put names here, Smarak? I think you can take a note internally. No, I just need the names here. Who is going to work on what, which task? Okay. Let's not type all these things. Just put the names.
What
Take a
names you
note.
want, Ganesh? You put it the
S-
names and send to
s-
us. Let us
Sorry.
let us first clear the first. Let us clear the things here. Just wait. We are checking it first. Name
Yeah,
name.
that's
We will
fine.
put it.
So
We'll put it names. Okay. We're not going to put the names. Okay. So
yeah,
so
yeah.
first thing, we never encountered any logs right now. Okay. From the last 4 hours we are checking. We never encountered this in the logs. So what about the third one? Right, delayed during throttle. Yeah.
Exception, right? I think we need to look for the last 2 or 3 days.
Okay.
Hmm. Okay.
Third.
Because we have
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not.
but
I'm also
also
not
not
expecting
expecting
exception
exception
there,
there,
but
but
there
there
might
might
be
be
some
some
delay.
delay.
That's
That's
what
what
we
we
need
need
to
to
find
find
out.
out.
Like
Like
so
so
during
during
this
this
throttle
throttle
ride,
ride,
we
we
take
take
what
what
is
is
how
how
long
long
we
we
take
take
for
for
the
the
Dynamo
Dynamo
insert,
insert,
right?
right?
So
So
let's
let's
take
take
that.
that.
I
I
think I'm
think
getting a
I
code.
got it.
Okay,
Dynamo
hello.
insertion time, right? For batch
Yeah, during
for batch or single line, right?
yeah,
During peak hours.
no, during the
Or
throttling hours. Okay, and then in the
okay,
non-throttling hours,
okay,
right?
no,
What
no,
is the Dynamo
yeah, yeah.
insertion time? We need to find, like, say for
Oh,
example,
sorry.
throttling, right? During
Hmm.
the throttling time, if it takes 150 milliseconds per batch insertion, and the
Hmm.
non-throttling hours, if it takes say 10 milliseconds, and that's the difference. You got that right?
So we got that. But what is the hours? Tell me once more. The morning 5 means 00 to 59. We can see, right? All the complete day.
See, we can take 16th or we can take 15th. Okay, maybe the Grafana dashboard is on 15th, I guess, right?
That
So
was 15th. Yeah.
yeah, and also like you can take the throttling when it happens on 15th, right? So just find out one particular time period. Okay, find out what is how long it is
For
taking for the Dynamo
1 hour,
insertion. 15th is fine.
for
Yeah,
15 for means 1 hour or complete 4 hours.
I don't know whether the throttling is for 1 hour or is for 5 minutes or 10 minutes, right? I don't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, whatever this throttling period, let's take that.
So yeah.
Who created that graph which was shared? Was that from client or can somebody share the
Describe. Uh,
details, share the matrices if possible? Maybe the link because uh,
Yeah, that's a Grafana dashboard, Jatin. Okay, we don't have access because we don't have the VPN thing here. But the same metric is also there in the CloudWatch.
no. Actually, it's very different in CloudWatch.
So only the advantages of the Grafana, right? You can do this both the metrics comparison on the same chart. Like the yellow depicts the old and green depicts the new, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's correct. But still, the graph is very different actually. It's not even up now. We'll share Pratap in case.
If you
Need to
want
discuss.
when this happened, right? When if you want when this exactly happened, that I have shared in the group. We know when this is taken. This is 3 hours period. Okay, it happened around 2 p.m. our time, I guess. I'll share. I'll reshare those details here in this group.
Okay, okay, okay. That would helpful.
Yeah.
Okay, so then the old code and new code, you said, right?
Yeah. So
For
see, we have discussed this with the customer also, right? And one of their point is maybe in the world you are writing less batches, less insertion. Maybe you are too frequently inserting for the new. That's the question came from the customer side. We need to see like whether what is the difference between old versus new from the code perspective. So what will happen?
but
Like say
this is
if a
real
batch,
time,
right? Yeah, this is
Hmm.
real time. Yeah, all are real time. Okay. So what happens, right? We are saying this as a batch. Okay, a batch maximum can have 25 requests, right? 25
25
items. Okay,
in the
but
new.
in the old,
Mhm.
right? Yeah, batch contains for example on average 25 items or 20 items. Okay, whereas in the new, right, if it contains only 10 items, you will be ending up
Mhm.
with sending more Dynamo batches request, right? So
Okay.
we need to find that whether what has happened there. So is there understood, right? What customer is trying to
So,
say when we say like less
mm,
batch, right?
Yeah, Pratap
So
will check.
say for example, there are 10,000 items to be written. If you split that into 25, right? Say if it comes 1,000 request, 1,000 batch
uh-huh.
request, right? Maybe old takes 1,000 batch request for this 10,000, whereas
Okay.
new takes say 1,500 batch request for the same 10,000. So there is a 500 difference here,
500.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So number one, that should not happen because it also increases the cost for the customer. Every request that we send, right, that incurs the cost. That is the reason like why we are not going with the single write item. Instead, we are going with the batch write, right?
Uh,
So
we are
this also
using
involves
batch
costing.
actually.
Yeah. So customer concern is how are we doing this? What is the difference between the old and the new? So we need to find that. Okay. No, no, we'll look at that a bit later, Smarak. Okay. Let's discuss what are the all other points. Okay.
The 8 data points, what is that? Yeah.
Yeah. So so this like you see these Grafana data points, right? Okay.
Mhm.
Maybe if we are analyzing 1 or 2 data points, we may not get into conclusion. Let's analyze more data points here. So whenever there is a dip happens, right after the QH interval, okay,
Mhm.
let's analyze 8 different points, and from there we can come to a conclusion.
So the data points like the logs and all those things.
Yeah, if you could just
Can you
show
see?
the dashboard, right? Yeah. So
This
let's
one?
say
No.
yeah, just
Okay.
open
Okay.
this.
Mhm.
So here, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We see six data tips here. So at least four
Uh,
is quite visible, right?
Four is visible. This four.
So let's analyze this four. At a different point, maybe we can analyze another set of four.
Hmm. Just being the time frame. Just.
Yeah, I'll do this right away. Okay, 1 minute. Yeah.
Actually,
Each
we are
one,
trying
yeah,
to.
let's not like one person take all this four, right? Tip, right? One person can take maybe one or two. The other can also parallelly work on the same.
First, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
one group first. Okay, then actually we Dynamo batch write count, okay, and capacity unit consumption. How can we do that,
No,
Pratap,
it's
with
all
this
there in
thing?
the metric itself. Okay, if you look at the metrics right in the left side, you will see the
Mhm.
capacity unit consumed for each. Okay, but I just looked at one time period where the old and new there is not much change in the capacity unit consumption.
So,
Okay, but we need to see
okay.
like we need to check this across all the 2 or 3 days. See what is this capacity unit, right?
Mhm.
Like for 10,000 request comes. Okay, so
Mhm.
I mean like it requires resources to be processed that 10,000 records, 10,000 requests, right? Maybe so
Lots
that
of
is
worker.
defined in terms of consumption, consumed units,
Ha, ha, ha.
write consumption and read consumptions. Okay,
Right,
begin
yeah.
the yeah begin this maybe like there are multiple CPUs and memories allocated for each consumptions units. Okay.
So there are some of workers getting deployed to
Yes,
write it
exactly.
and read it. Huh?
Exactly. So this usually takes time, right? So if we say for 10,000 records that you are processing in this minute and next minute, right? If you receive 20,000, right? The AWS is pinned up to take care of say maybe 13 to 40,000 requests per
Mhm.
minute. But there is a sudden increase in the request. You will not be able to suddenly handle this. Then what it will do? It will observe for some threshold and then it will increase the consumption from say
Consumption.
13,000 to 23,000.
Okay. Means
Okay, this will takes obviously 1 or 2 minutes. Okay, but though during those times, right, then we will likely see some throttling issues. And this also goes in the other way, like suddenly if there is a drop in the write request, right? Say if 23,000 requests can process by the AWS and we are only sending 6,000, right? It will wait for some threshold and then it will drop the consumptions from 23 to say 10,000.
22, 13 to 10,000.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes, it will
It will
do.
again take 1 minute.
1 or 2 minutes it will take. So basically why this is all happening is the costing is based on this consumption units.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is not a provisional request. This is the on demand.
This
So
is on
based
demand.
on the load,
Mhm.
the consumption units
System.
are assigned by the AWS itself. So that is
Mhm.
the thing here. Okay, so have we discussed all the points, Smarak, or yet to do something? Yes, SQS visible,
This
right?
one, SPS one. So,
Okay. So when we do this analysis yesterday, right, what we found
mhm.
interestingly is he was saying that okay, so only less number of requests or this what do you call uh, messages is being processed by the state aggregators. Okay, so maybe
Okay.
there are two reasons, right? One reason is there is only less number of requests come to the state aggregator during that period. Okay, maybe the load is very less. Okay,
Mhm.
that's why like state aggregator is been idle for quite some time, for at least 1 or 2 minutes. That's the legitimate case. Okay, but there is another case. Okay, state aggregator is busy with something. Okay, and so during those time, right, the SQS gets piled up. Okay, so in this case,
Okay.
I could see for certain time period, right, there are no more
Mhm.
number of around 300 to 400 messages was visible for more than 1 or 2 minutes. So what that means is the state aggregator is not available to process them. It was busy with something else. But that does not
Okay.
translate
Stop.
It is busy, but that does not translate in the graph because we see the dip. So the what
Okay.
is exactly that state aggregator doing those time? It doesn't process any write request, right? And it is not
Hmm.
consume the SQS message. Then what else it does? There lies the answer.
So for today morning we see actually today morning we see some messages are there in the queue.
No,
Yeah,
no, no,
Jatin, this is
no, no. Okay, don't take this morning data, right? Because we have this
this one
memory got
different, right?
full. Yeah, yeah. Let's not uh, analyze anything on this, okay? Because it's going to be waste of time. Jatin knows this, right? We have provided a fix which is exactly working. Okay, when we are not able to write into the Redis, we'll stop pushing the data to the SQS. We'll stop pushing the records into the Dynamo.
Hmm.
Okay, so let's not take any data reference point after this 9 a.m. UST, I guess 9 a.m. or PM, whatever. Okay, so let's take the data before that.
Hmm. Hmm.
So if we find answer to all this, right, then we should be able to, I believe we should be able to figure out what is happening. Or do we have any other suggestions? Like you think that we need to look at this
So
also?
I thought I suggested this params check, right? Is there any difference
Of
between?
course. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I have not mentioned that. Okay, I'll mention that also. Param check, yes. But I've already checked
actually
that
param.
RK. It's all
Okay.
same, but you can take
Yeah. Okay, we'll
a
take a look
yeah.
once again. Yeah.
So this is a screenshot we have taken actually new arc and but not complete one. The index sets,
Yeah.
monitor, everything.
Yeah,
This is
it's on
new arc.
demand,
Okay.
right? Yeah, yeah, it's on demand.
Hmm.
Capacity mode is on demand. Indexing also there, but you can check. Yeah, maybe I might have missed something.
Yeah.
So this is the old one. This
Hmm.
is also same on demand. But here the size is 4.1 terabyte.
Yeah, more
The
number of
depth
records are because old was running for quite some time, right? So obviously, like there will be more number of records present in the table, but that is okay. The size is fine.
but how come the those sizes are getting piled up means getting filled up
TTL, yeah, yeah, TTL is
where?
there. Yeah, TTL is there. Okay, after 30 days, the records will be deleted by the Dynamo itself.
So this is
Okay,
407 gigabyte. Okay.
yeah,
The new one is 470 gigabyte and this one 407 sorry the old one is 4.1 terabyte.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Um, so anything else, Jatin? Anything else, Jatin? You think that we need to cover, or
I
you have
just
a
need
different
to,
perspective on this issue?
no, I just need to analyze on that graph first because
Of
it
course,
is
yes.
not sure whether this could be an issue even because writing provision because we are already using on demand, right?
Yeah,
And provision, uh, yeah. Let me analyze first graph. Uh,
sure.
and one more thing, did they see and these spiking? Can you go up, man? And these spikes up and downs, which graph shared was
Huh.
happening when from the first day even or from the if you see this one,
Hmm.
I see the start of yes 230, right?
Yeah,
Okay, so 230. Okay, and one more thing, I am pretty uh, one more thing that I am not sure. Yellow lines, spike, right? Uh, because these are, I guess, older, right?
yeah. Yellow
And
lines are old, green are
older
new.
at that particular time because IR was not working in green, but IR was working in yellow, and
Could
IR
be.
has the size good
Yeah,
thing, right?
yeah.
225, yeah. So the best size of IR would be greater, so that might be. Of course, l- let me analyze this properly.
Yeah.
If possible, please share a Excel detail because I already pull out those matrices. The same matrices I have pulled out, that is right total, but I do not see. I see a very different graph there. Share us.
Are you? Yeah, I
This one,
just
right?
posted the time period. Yeah, I just posted the time period.
Okay, let me check for that particular time.
So in older code as well, we have kinesis, we have IR, and we have state
Yeah,
aggregator, right? Old,
that's correct. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
same configuration
yeah.
and same data points like the kinesis
Yes, yes, yes.
to
So the only
strict case.
difference is right.
Hmm.
Only difference between old and new is we have a say we have four streams here, right?
Hmm.
Five streams in fact, but let's keep aside this agent session for now. So we have four streams, and for each four streams, we will have a separate interpreter, separate instances of state aggregator.
Hmm.
Okay, but in the new, we combine them all. So there will be one single IR pointing to all the four streams, one state aggregator instances pointing to all the streams. So that's the only difference between the old and the new.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So anything else, right? Like we need to discuss. Okay.
So what is this one, Pratap? Dynamo write usage. So in the 410 to 1410 to 1420, it was a
I don't know. They are trying to say something like from this, right? Maybe they are comparing this. I don't know. We need to check. Maybe this is what their concern also. So during this trade, it doesn't match with the old versus new.
Mhm.
Okay, all right. So I have to go for another calls.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Thank you. Bye bye.
So Radha, can you check the code for this item, the this one, your code for old arc and new arc. What is the change we did actually?
Yeah,
Uh,
Samrat. Yeah, just hold on. I
do you
just
have
want
access?
to go through this recording once again. I'll come
Ha.
back now. I just joined in the
Hmm.
middle. Okay, give me some time.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
Because I'm sharing my screen. Let's see if you found something.
एग्जैक्ट टाइम फ्रेम में कुछ है क्या जतिन? ऐसा कुछ
हाँ, उसमें कुछ नहीं हो रहा है.
ऐसा कुछ डीप क्लाउडवाज में दिख रहा है?
कुछ भी नहीं हो रहा है. ये right throttle events, right? If you see this one, they have used local time zone.
लोकल टाइम, हाँ लोकल वाला, हाँ
इसमें कुछ
ऐसा कुछ रेड ऐसा कुछ दिख रहा है नहीं?
नहीं हो रहा. Data नहीं दिख रहा. तो ये 2 मिनट का डेटा लिया है. 5 to 17 to 219, right? And it is local time zone. I guess local time zone or UTC time zone.
लोकल लोकल ये अच्छा, ये क्लाउड वॉच के साथ कितना मैच होगा वो पता नहीं चल रहा है। ये एक्चुअली
नहीं नहीं,
लोगों ने लोकल
ये जो स्क्रीनशॉट है प्रताप की मशीन का है या फिर क्लाइंट की मशीन का है? क्लाइंट के
क्लाइंट
दिन
क्लाइंट मशीन का है। ये वहां से आ रहा
क्लाइंट
है।
सीटी टाइम में है। आई एम नॉट श्योर सीटी टाइम में।
अच्छा, लेकिन हाँ, ये लोकल टाइम जोन। अच्छा, नहीं नहीं, ये पहला स्क्रीन जो है ये हमारा है। ये जो ये जो स्टार्ट टेलिंग जो बोल रहे हैं ना, स्टार्ट टेलिंग पहला स्क्रीनशॉट है। 217 टू 219 लोकल पे ही देखो। ये प्रताप का क्लाउड वॉच का ये स्क्रीन है। यही टाइम जोन में देखना है, मतलब ये 2 मिनट्स का शायद पहले, शायद फर्स्ट डेटा पॉइंट दिया है जो 1430, 217 टू 219।
वही
17 टू, हाँ ये जो अपना इसको मतलब बढ़ाना पड़ेगा थोड़ा, मतलब लोकल पहले इसी में देखते हैं। ये 2 मिनट्स का जो है।
मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कस्टम मैट्रिक्स।
कम मैट्रिक्स होगा। ये ग्राफाना बोर्ड है, तो ये जो अपना AWS जहाँ पे अपना वाला डिप्लॉयड है वहां से मैट्रिक्स भेजता है ग्राफाना को, ठीक है। तो ग्राफाना फील्ड वही मैट्रिक्स को लेके यहाँ पे डिस्प्ले करता है ये डिटेल्स। ये रियल टाइम है, मतलब ऐसा लग तो रहा है।
रियल टाइम कस्टम।
Yes.
ये आज अपडेट करा है इसने, टुडे, मतलब कल। इसका पुराना वैल्यू था। मार्क में जा रहा हूँ।
This is old code or what?
इट्स न्यू आपकोड।
Hey, sorry guys, still call going on. I think I'm just waiting for the recording. I think only after end up we'll get a recording, right? I'm not sure.
यू कैन स्टॉप द रिकॉर्ड।
Okay, okay, thank you.